Why am I muted?
Hi, Tim.
You know what, StreamYard, you bastard.
And blaming me for being late.
Yeah, looking at the clock and reading it.
I was here, bitch.
Yeah.
StreamYard is broken.
Why does StreamYard randomly mute people now? I don't get that.
It's you.
It's
always,
not me. I'm not clicking any buttons. I didn't click any buttons. When I came back, I was just muted.
Ollie, did you get muted?
No.
I didn't get muted either. It's weird, right?
Tim, I believe you.
Good.
It does mute you while the music's playing for the video, right?
We'll put
Did
the
you try and
Yeah.
unclick yourself just as it was manually
No,
like,
I told you I
auto-
didn't touch any buttons. I didn't
Then I
do
don't know.
anything.
We'll keep the tech
Y'all are
incompetent people
gaslighting
over on,
me.
we'll keep the tech virus laden people over on that side of the screen. And Ollie, we will stay over here.
Y'all
Leave
on the
our
clean
glorious
side.
leader Tim alone.
With the updated drivers and everything, no virus. I don't know what's going on over on your PC, but stop
Y'all
clicking
are,
links.
Y'all are gaslighting me.
At least
saying
we
it
were
was my
here last
fault.
week.
I know I didn't press any buttons.
With gas at $155,000 a barrel, I could not afford to gaslight you.
Broke.
Anyway, welcome to Unboxed Politics, the political review show. We have a lovely show for you today.
Stupid,
No, we don't.
stupido.
That's Rudy Giuliani. Wait, I got two more.
Pathetic. They are effing pathetic.
pathetic.
Which is great coming out of him.
He had all kinds of Iranian Jim Crow.
What?
Radiant Jim Crow?
Is that Rudy Giuliani shouting Jim Crow?
Jim Crow.
Jim Crow.
You better believe it.
That's what you want to get caught yelling.
What is
Apparently he
Rudy
has a
Giuliani's
podcast.
problem? Oh my God. Someone gave that man a podcast?
He has more subscribers than us. So everybody, if you're new, please fucking, for the love of God, we need to beat Rudy Giuliani when it comes to fucking subscribers. We cannot lose to that guy.
Like and
Not
subscribe.
him. Just anyone but him. I won't lose to Rudy Giuliani.
How many subscribers is
Oh, yeah. What's he got?
Your mic went weird.
Who, me?
Mhm.
My
Sounds
mic
like
is
it's
weird?
back. It was weird, but it sounds like it's back. It got real loud for a second. He's got like 500K.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Well, to be fair, how many of those are bought and paid for?
It doesn't matter.
Then we
I don't wanna
should
lose to him.
buy subscriber.
No, we're not going to fucking cheat, but I'm still not going to lose to him. He had
Okay.
fucking shoe polish going down his face. I'm not losing to that
That's
bitch.
true. That's true. So yeah, if you want to help us,
999,000 bot accounts.
yeah,
I'm
if
not
you want to
paying
help
for
us beat Rudy Giuliani, like and subscribe, become a member.
And also, we forgot to say this last week.
It's Charlie Angus here from Midas Canada, the Resistance Tour, and I watch the Bin Podcast Network. You got to watch it. Sign up, follow them.
Now it's mandated.
Ollie, what's the shirt he's wearing there? Where's that shirt from?
It's Charlie Angus here from Midas Canada, the Resistance Tour, and I watch the Bin Podcast Network. You got to watch it. Sign up, follow them.
Costico Harbor. I don't know what it says.
Costco Harbor.
Something
Yeah.
Harbor.
Plastico Harbor. It's
mean,
his shirt's covering it.
I assume it's something Canadian.
I didn't hear what you said. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
didn't
Ollie,
hear
what's the in that clip? What's the shirt he's wearing?
I fucking have no idea. I don't.
All right, I'll play it again.
It's,
Charlie Angus here from Midas, Canada, the Resistance.
Now everyone's muted.
We're all muted. Boy,
Ah,
stream. Oh, $9.99 British
Hey.
pounds
thank
Thank
you.
from Gina.
Stupid.
I have
stupid,
no idea where that-
Stupido.
All right.
And let me go grab.
appreciation.
We got to get. I'm gonna grab Gina's Twitch link because I need to see because she does DJ streams, and I like
Oh.
that.
Yeah.
So I want to watch that.
Love how fucking square it is.
Where is she?
Uh,
Where is she?
So, gentlemen, this is something we haven't covered much in the news. I think it's because there's a lot of copyrights involved in this, but y'all heard of the Afro Man trial?
Best fucking thing ever.
Do it.
Yeah,
Randy Walker.
Go to that.
is
Go to that
son
Twitch link for Gina. Like and
of a
subscribe.
bitch.
Do that shit.
Um,
Do that shit.
So
I think
we are
my
gonna
favorite
watch
is lemon pound cake.
Grandma's lemon pound cake.
Grandma's lemon pound cake. I watched some bits and pieces of this, and there's one piece in particular that I think we should review on the show. So we are gonna Mark, stop playing Bannerlord. God damn it.
No.
Whoa, that's
Afro
weird.
Man, should
Why
I
does it
smoke
do
a
that
joint?
now?
It is my. Oh, wow. I love his suit. Really do.
Yeah, let's.
I'm
hold on.
guessing the answer is yes, but okay.
What was the question, Ollie?
Since it's Afro Man, should I smoke a joint?
I think in honor of him.
Weren't you
you're
going
also
to anyway?
obligated to.
Does
Yeah.
this have
I was
any
considering
relevance on you doing more weed?
I was considering it.
Yeah, StreamYard. What the fuck? Get your shit together.
They suck.
Anyway, I'm gonna play this. This is a segment from his testimony at his trial. It's a defamation trial, by the way.
Search happened back in August of 2022, Mr. Foreman. You weren't at home.
No.
You were driving home from Chicago,
You can
Yes.
turn it up.
and you got an alert from a family
I'll have
member
to
that
enhance
the
it.
sheriffs were there searching
We have
your
the
home. Is that
technology.
right?
Yes.
And you were able to turn on your phone
Does that
and
do it for you?
watch through your home security system what the deputies were doing for a period of time, weren't you?
Yes.
And is it fair to say you were angry and upset about this search?
I wasn't happy.
And is that why you posted the things we've seen this week, because you weren't happy?
No, I posted it because the sheriff's never supposed to raid my house in the first place. The whole raid was a mistake. All of this is their fault. If they hadn't have wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my body. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system. And there would be no songs, nothing. My money would still be intact, nothing. So all of this is their fault.
And because they executed a search warrant on your home, that gave you the right to post the things that we've seen this week on the internet?
Because
Is that
They-
right? Is that right?
His
Mr. Foreman?
outfit is perfect.
yes, for
Yeah.
Yes.
tearing down my door, not paying for it, not being apologetic, me being a sport, doing something peaceful to raise the money to pay for their damages, me having the right of the freedom of speech as an American to talk to my family, friends, and fans about what the sheriffs did to my home. Yes, I had the right to my freedom of speech. After they left, I had the right to kick the can and to do what I had to do to repair the damage they brought to my house. Yes, I did.
That includes the right to post the videos that you've just been posting up until Friday and beyond, right?
Yes, I have freedom of speech. I'm a rapper. I entertain. I write fiction, comedy. Yes, I mean, I entertain for a living like you practice law for a living. So I have to go to work.
Like, how much money is Afro Man worth, do you think?
The
Oh
deputies
my God,
left
dude,
a
your mic.
warrant return at your house, didn't they?
Sorry?
All right, now it's back to normal. What'd you say? You blew us out there for a second.
I don't know why my mic's doing that, guys. I'm sorry. But I said, how much money do you think Afro Man is actually worth?
Probably like 20 million.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess he's like in that ballpark.
Yeah, somewhere
So
around
he
there.
didn't have to do whatever to raise money to replace his door.
Why should he have to fucking pay for it? He didn't do it.
I'm not saying he should have to pay for it. That's not what I meant. But
Because he was also, so there was another court case before this that he didn't win against the deputies, not a defamation suit, but a court case suing the police department for damages, and he didn't win that. So he had to pay the
Okay.
legal costs for that on top of the damages to his house.
so they didn't pay for the damages to his house?
No. And they
That
stole
doesn't
some of
make
his money.
sense.
Right.
Well,
It says it says he's worth $1 million.
yeah. They when they raided his house, they took a bunch of money from him. And that was
Okay.
part of this trial, is that they took the money, and then when he went to go get it back, he brought camera crews with him, like a news crew.
Yeah.
And they didn't have the whole amount they took from him. He was short, like, I don't know, it was like $500, but it was still not the entire amount. And the sheriff's department was like, we don't know. Like, they were like, we don't know what happened to the rest of the money. And so that's when he started posting the songs, and that's when they sued him for defamation.
As a YouTube attorney, you can definitely record the police while in the course of their duties. It's just unfortunate for them that I had cameras all up in my crib capturing every angle of you doing this shit.
Whoops.
Whoopsie.
I think they left something with my ex-wife. I'm not sure.
Well, you saw, as soon as the search was over, as soon as you got home, you saw a document that showed exactly how much cash had been taken from the house, correct?
I know I got paid $5,000 for the show that suit was in. I forgot that money was in that suit. But I heard, I don't know what piece of paper I heard. I knew they took some money. I just knew they took some money. I knew it was 4,000-ish. I knew they took some money, and they seized some money and some weed and some I don't know what else.
They stole his weed.
You knew how much money was in that pocket when you came home and saw the warrant return, didn't you?
It was $5,000 from back when I did that show. I remember it was $5,000. But anyway.
So is it your testimony that they actually took $5,000 instead of $4,390?
No, I just know. I know when I did that show, it was with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa at Red Rocks in Denver. The balance.
Dropping some names there.
Yeah.
Red Rocks is a cool venue.
For me, they sent in a.
Oh, in Denver?
Yeah, have you guys seen it?
No.
Here, I'll show you real quick. You go and I'll pull up a picture for you.
Deposit, but the balance was $5,000. I put the $5,000 in my coat pocket. I got drunk, I got high, and I forgot to get that money, and I hung that suit back up, and that's where they got that money from.
So it was $5,000 they got.
Yes, it was $5,000 that was in my suit when I got paid in Red Rocks. Now, after all of this stuff, whatever, it's I don't really know the complete number. It's 46, it's 430. The number bounces up and down. But all I know is I got paid $5,000 at the Red Rocks with Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa when I played the Red Rocks in Denver.
And how much did he get back?
$4,000 returned, right?
Yeah, you got $4,000 back. So the police department took up to $1,000 from him.
That's in their pocket.
I don't know the exact amount.
Well, you were there with the news when you got it.
Right. And the lady at the sheriff's station admitted that the sheriff's was short.
Because they still
You can go watch the 19 news.
You knew when you saw the warrant return, didn't you, that the amount that they were saying was taken was actually more money than was in that suit pocket.
I didn't warrant.
That's why you brought the news to the sheriff's office when you got the money back, because you knew that they had miscounted the money and the number on the evidence bag was actually
I didn't
more
even ask
asshole.
the lady at the sheriff department just volunteered the information. I was sitting there, if she had been, I might not even known I got ripped off. She admitted it live on Channel 19 News that the money wasn't right.
You remember in your deposition when I asked you, why did you bring the news when you picked up the money?
Yeah, I didn't want to get beat up or Epstein at the sheriff's station after I see them running around my house with AR-15s. So that's why I brought the news and my attorney. Make sure I got out of that place with my money.
You brought the news to protect you physically.
Yeah.
Yeah. You didn't bring the news because you already knew there was a miscount and you were going to make.
I didn't know nothing
make
about the
hay out of
discount. I didn't know. I figured they stole my money. They turned my cameras off. So if you turn my cameras off, you must got something bad in mind. So yeah, I'm accusing them of that. They turn my cameras off. I can't see what they're doing.
So your testimony under oath here today to these 10 jurors is that you brought the news when you picked up your money to protect you physically from being beat up or shot by the sheriffs, right?
Yes.
Witnesses, motherfucker.
And they volunteered the information that the money wasn't right. That's just an extra something we found out. But I came with my attorney and the news to make sure the people running around my house with guns didn't take me into jail and do something.
All right. Yeah. So that's a decent sized clip. And we got the parts that I wanted to watch. So mostly I wanted to hear his First Amendment stuff, because he was talking about how he was being a sport and he was making these songs instead of doing anything else. Like he's like, it's my First Amendment right to make the songs and sort of make lemons or make lemonade out of lemons or whatever.
Make some lemons.
Make some lemons out of lemonade. Reverse engineer that shit. But yeah,
real quick. This is Red Rock. So you got these giant like canyon, and then the venue's just kind of carved into it, and it makes like a perfect little. So that's looking up from the stage.
Damn.
So then at night, like you got this freaking huge sky above you, and then they got like red lights to shine onto the rocks or whatever. It looks pretty fucking sick.
Yeah,
so he did
cool
that.
venue.
He did that show with fucking Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg. Everybody was high out of their minds.
So, do we want to rate him or just put him in the old honorable mentions category?
I thought one of the rules was it had to be a political video to get rated.
It had to be politically adjacent.
Okay.
Well,
So
Tim,
sounds like you just put him in the honorable mentions category.
Yeah.
Honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I would say if you can argue we'll see him again, we could rate him.
I don't know if we'll see him again. I don't think I can argue that. Unless the police department continue to harass him.
What's going on with his sideburns?
He's got some crazy looking sideburns going on there.
Like what? Let me zoom in. What are we doing over here? Is that a person's face?
It looks like it might be.
Is that a woman in a kimono?
What?
I like how he's decided to go all in on the flag code stuff, and he's also wearing American flag sunglasses.
It is
Yeah.
against
So
it is against the flag code to adorn yourself in the stars and bars. Adjust yourselves.
But hey, he's like, if I'm going to trial, I'm going to look like the most patriotic motherfucker there ever was.
No one can deny it.
All right.
What if there's only 39 stars on that flag? Then would it count?
It's not an American
Yeah.
flag then.
I guess it's true. It's an old version of it.
Was
Oh,
there a
what if
time
there's
when we had
87
30?
stars in? Oh, wait, that's just like Trump's future. I got you. Okay.
That motherfucker gonna be dead in 6 months. He talking all the shit in the world over there.
Yeah, man. That dude ain't making it, and
1867, Mikey, is when we had 37 stars.
1867, the year of our Lord.
My favorite thing, I don't think we need to really cover this because I couldn't find the original clip, but it's like Pete Hegseth trying to defend the war in Iran with Trump standing behind him, and he does like a jerking motion.
Oh yeah,
and Trump's like,
Trump's like,
Is
what's
that the same one
mean?
where Trump's like kind of leaning and you're passing note in the background?
Probably.
Yeah.
But that's every video, so it's hard to say if that's.
But when them hands started working, he woke up.
Oh, ooh.
All right.
Oh my.
I just want to make sure this is at a regular volume. All right. The first reviewable video is this one. The candidate's name is Annie Andrews.
Oh, yeah.
My name is Dr. Annie Andrews, and for almost 2 decades, I've been a pediatrician in South Carolina. Parents trust me to treat their kids for just about everything you can imagine. This is an x-ray of a kid with measles pneumonia, a condition easily prevented by vaccines. This is a kid with cancer, one of the diseases the NIH doesn't have the funding to study anymore. And this is a kid who's been shot, which despite being the #1 cause of death for children in America, is no longer classified as a public health crisis. And this kid, and there's really no other way to say this, is quite literally full of shit. And this is an adult who is also completely and unequivocally full of shit. Roll the tape.
You know how you make America great again? Tell Donald Trump to go to hell. I like the president. I want to help him. I hope he's successful. You know what concerns me about the American press is this endless attempt to label the guy as some kind of kook. I think he's a kook. He's not fit to be president.
It's embarrassing, and South Carolina deserves better. So today, I'm announcing that I'm running for the United States Senate to replace Lindsey Graham. But this isn't just about Lindsey or even Donald Trump. Take a look around. An unelected billionaire is taking a chainsaw to Social Security, Medicare, and veterans health care. The vaccine-denying brainworm guy is gutting our nation's healthcare system. The wrestling lady is elbow-dropping the Department of Education. And a guy who can't even organize a text thread is running the Department of Defense. And Lindsey Graham voted to confirm every single one of these people.
Yes.
It's a lot. All while backing Trump's plan to cut taxes for millionaires and billionaires while raising yours. No wonder he won't show his face here in South Carolina.
I don't need to town hall to know what to do.
Lindsey Graham has been a senator for half my lifetime. And as it turns out, most senators don't get better with age.
They hate my guts.
Will winning this race be easy? No. But you can't win if you don't run. And the one thing we can all agree on is Lindsey Graham doesn't deserve a free pass back to DC. Now, Lindsey is going to tell you I'm radical, that I'm crazy, because that's what weak men do when they feel threatened by strong women. But here's the thing. I'm literally a busy mom and a pediatrician who plays peekaboo with my patients, watches Bluey with my kids. I love Bluey. And spends most of my free time shuttling them to dance, taekwondo, and football. Say hi, kids.
Hi, kids.
So radical. I also just happen to be someone who isn't afraid of a fight. And like so many of you, I am worried about what the future holds for our kids and our state. Everything from failing schools to closing hospitals, the climate crisis and rising prices, to tariffs hurting our ports and auto industry. Worrying won't do anything, but stepping up to join me in this fight just might. A fight where we put common sense over culture wars and hope over hate. Right now, Lindsey Graham is counting on all of us to stay quiet. And that means one thing. It's time to get loud. I'm Dr. Annie Andrews, and I hope you'll join me.
She didn't approve her own message.
Policy. Is there anything at the end here?
Yeah, there's political rules still. Yeah, that's right.
All right. So, here we go. Yeah, just say Lindsey Graham doesn't like Bluey and watch him get kicked out of office.
Yeah, that's all. I would start a rumor.
Tim, could you say office again, please?
Office.
Yeah, he jagged it a little bit there.
Okay.
Hey, Brenna.
I'm sorry. I thought you had a weird accent for a word there for a second.
Office. Yeah, he got a little New York over there.
New York. I'm walking here.
Hey, Lindsey Graham's office.
His office.
Whatnot? You know whatnots?
Water.
Water. Tim
So
has 13 R's in the word water. It's the weirdest fucking thing.
And no T.
War.
Water.
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 W'_UH.
Water.
Whoa.
Hey.
Shock bait. Water.
That'd be two
Canadian,
apostrophes.
I would watch your accent making there, Canadian.
What's that now?
Yeah.
Yeah, you
say,
do. You do
I
say
don't know what you're about, eh?
a
Tim,
boot.
stop pissing off the guy from the country that commits the war crimes. Leave
that would
him alone.
that would currently be us, Mark.
Yeah, that would currently be us. We are committing.
No.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but
his country
Canada would
isn't
be the one to
committing
do war
crimes
crimes
right
on
now.
us, and that's why
Yeah.
we don't
Well,
want to
no,
piss them off.
we don't do war crimes. We
Yeah, kinda
create new
do.
methods of doing warfare and then they get banned. That's not our fault. We just come up with the idea and then it gets banned.
Actually,
We don't commit crime. We just do things they haven't thought of yet.
I believe I believe that she did mention policies like she's pro-vaccine and
vaccine's big.
and anti-kids dying.
Yep.
Like
She's
that alone is
pro-healthcare by
enough
the
to
sound
say
of it.
better than Lindsey Graham.
And
who
she
is
likes
like-
Bluey. That should be policy, I think.
That wasn't all to like that. She was pro climate or climate control. You know, for right. She said there was. I can't remember it all.
She was anti-tariff.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Ollie.
She was anti Pete Hegseth. She was anti RFK Jr. She was anti the other fucking idiots that got that Graham confirmed.
I did mean to ask when was this video done because like Musk hasn't been in the scene for a long time.
It's fairly recently. Oh, 9 months ago. 9 months ago.
Okay, that makes more sense. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Oh, lost it. Yep, back.
What happened there?
I was
Look,
all
you
laggy,
guys-
so it was all laggy,
Oh.
so I just made a
Oh, I
new window
see.
and left and came back.
I see. So yeah, 9 months ago. So yeah, there was an Elon Musk in government at that point.
That makes more sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, Annie Andrews, Dr. Annie Andrews.
I like the content.
And
Yeah.
I think this ad was more or less to expose because they don't have just like everything in one ad. This was the expose on Lindsey Graham ad.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Don't forget in
also
don't
also
forget
is
in
like
the
oh, sorry, Ali, you go.
I was just gonna say, don't forget in the side chat, we want your votes on the video. You give us one overall vote.
That's true. For the uninitiated,
you must vote.
This
must
so
vote.
this is how the show works. If you've never been here before, first of all, like and subscribe.
There's 16
Second-
of you. I want 16 fucking votes in the chat.
Yeah. So we're ranking this video based on content, delivery, and vibes. The ranking system is a video game ranking system, so it's S rank all the way down to F. And also we have a special bottom rank, which is pineapple, which is worst of the worst. And S is best of the best. So the chat, you get one overall ranking, and then we're going to do the other one. So, gentlemen, content.
I like the content. I'm at a solid A.
That's an A, Bob.
Maybe
That's an A,
even
Bob.
an A plus. Yeah.
All right.
To give that a B, you would have to be
Stupid, stupido.
Oh boy.
crowbar that in there.
Delivery.
I think she did good. I think
A
that
plus.
yeah, that was a very good.
It was a nice video. I really enjoyed pretty much all parts of it. She put it all together well.
There's like 4 of our sound bites in her fucking ad.
Yeah.
She must watch the show.
I knew it.
Yeah, I'd agree with an A+ for the presentation as well.
Yeah, I think A+.
Dude, when he did the high five and he got the fist bump back and he goes,
Yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that was funny. That was a good clip to put in there.
He's not a cook. Oh, he's totally a cook.
Cook.
Cook,
And
no one can talk today. What's going on? Mercury's
I'm
in
fucking
retrograde.
tired, man.
Mark, how's the basement?
I also like the
I'll tell you
head
after we
desk.
finish this.
That's a good part too.
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
All while
It's right
backing
here.
Trump's plan to cut taxes for millionaires.
Yeah.
With the big
It's a
glass
lot.
of wine, it's helpful.
All while backing Trump's plan to cut taxes.
Wait, did you guys add the horn or is that in the video?
No, that's in the video. Ollie, it's in the video.
That's awesome.
It's a lot.
And her thumping her head.
All while backing Trump's plan to cut taxes for millionaires and billionaires while raising.
That's hilarious, man.
I think all political ads need a good timed honk sound.
Or a wooga horn or
Or,
something.
yeah. Ooga.
I'm not sure if I caught that the first time through.
Yep. So vibes.
I'm gonna go S rank.
S.
That was fucking awesome.
We're gonna need
That's
to make
really
sure to cover
funny.
her again.
Yeah.
She's gonna rocket right to the top. But yeah, it's S. It's
That's how you do
Best
political
ads.
ads. That's how you do a hit piece.
That's a great political ad. Yeah.
Let's
That's what
see.
you want
That
to
was
see.
funny.
Mark, your vote doesn't count.
Mikey
didn't
said
know
everyone
that.
in the chat, so I did.
Not hosts in the chat don't count.
You're not a
Okay,
real
good to know.
person.
Yeah. You already voted 3 times. You're trying to make your votes count more than our votes. That's not how this works here.
There's
How
no
the
electoral
Republican Party
college.
works. Just trying to emulate them.
Brenna says S rank.
I saw a bunch of A's,
Adam
A
says
pluses,
triple A,
B+, 2 B pluses. Yeah.
A plus,
Yay.
Like she's
A plus,
it
A plus.
looks like the side chat's coming in at a solid A.
Greg, you like my Desperado Club hat? All right. So I think A plus is where the chat is going to land with.
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
All right.
That's funny.
Tim, if you want as a counter to a good political ad, I put it in our private chat. It is the political ad of the Sham Wow guy that was trying to run for the
Oh my
31st
god.
district.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god.
What?
Oh,
Oh
my
fucking
God.
god. Oh my
Fun
fucking
The
fact.
Sham Wow
Oh
guy
my
ran for
fucking
office.
god. Oh
He
Yeah, he
my
lost.
Primary,
Lost the
so he's
primary.
already fucking out. We never have to see him again.
Oh
All
my
right.
God. Get
Ad.
this shit off the motherfucking screen now. Get out my fucking way. Everybody back up. I need space to intake this.
Oh, it's
Tim, get the button ready. You already know what time it is. We've trained for this in the off season. It's go time. It's kickoff time. Let's do this.
Fettuccine, linguine,
Hey, it's Vince.
martini, bikini.
Hey, it's Vince. I'm running for Congress against this guy. Stop having a politician that's worse than Biden.
You cry, you're making me cry. Life's hard enough as it is. You don't want to cry anymore.
This God damn it, Tim. You can't do
that
the
guy
fucking
beat him?
soundboard. Can't do the soundboard with the guy who's actually talking. It just makes it a nightmare in my brain.
For that's discretionary funding.
Instead, vote for me, a guy who's not half dead. I'm going to soak up the swamp, clean the house, and pick up those liberal tears at the same time. I'm going to slap chop the nuts out of the woke, making less blue-haired commies and more red-blooded Americans. Vote for me so I can
What?
represent you and the ones that can't stand up for themselves.
Vote for Sham Wow.
Pay for my. Oh my god.
What?
What the fuck?
For themselves.
Vote for Sham Wow.
for my.
What?
Tell me about it. So
His last name's Shlomi. What?
Shlomi.
Wow.
Oh.
I've never had my flabbers so gasted.
Vote for Sham Wow.
for my.
That is
Oh my god.
that
it's
is
so aggressive.
nightmare fuel.
It just turns and looks at you.
That is nightmare fuel.
Doctor
You,
Nightmare.
you know what I'm gonna flip. I am 100% doing that to you guys. I'm putting you guys in Delta Green into a fucking room full of baby monitors and then the fucking or sonograms, and then this fucking gonna look at you and be like, "Vote for Sham Wow! Vote for Sham Wow!"
Like
That is
I actually had to double
Holy.
check this. I I was half believing this was like AI or some fake shit.
He used a lot.
Yes, but like he did run and he did lose. He's already out of the primary.
Yeah, no,
So-
he
That was
lost
just
in the
last month, or was
primary.
that last year?
last month.
Okay.
Holy shit.
And the ones that can't stand up for themselves.
Paid for by Offer Vid ShamWow Shlomi for Congress.
Holy mama.
The dude just got out of prison, by the way. Like
Yeah,
he's been
yeah.
he was in prison for tax evasion.
Yeah. He's
But
not,
vote
he's
for
not
him.
a person.
Yeah, put him in charge of the tax dollars.
Boy,
Trump
that was
stupid shit opened the door, man.
Shit.
that was certainly a thing. We all witnessed that, right?
Yes.
It
Yeah,
wasn't like collective psychosis.
Yeah,
And-
that was Halloween ad. Gotcha.
And chat, please feel free to rate. But I feel, because I never want to see this fuck again.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Fuck this guy list. Plus he's out, so like we're not gonna see him again.
I'm gonna slap chop the nuts of the liver. Like, what the fuck?
I did
Yes.
laugh when you said that, man. I did. That
And then
did make me
the
laugh.
subtle reference to like kid
Ooh.
conversion.
To what?
Yeah. Fucking freak.
We're gonna take gay trans kids
Blah,
and make
blah,
them
gay
red-blooded
sex,
Americans.
Blah, blah, Congress.
I did miss that. I missed that.
Like,
There was a lot going on.
Yeah,
There's a lot
yeah.
going on in there.
there's
he was-
levels of fucked.
It was like an Uzi of bigotry.
Oh,
It's like he turned a Trump speech into an infomercial.
Yeah.
And it didn't, and it was bad.
All right. On
Oh.
to
Oh,
more-
and fuck this guy, by the way.
yeah.
not-
This
we're
guy,
not-
yes.
it's not, no, we're not talking about this guy. He's just passing it on.
Hey, I'm talking about Shlomi.
Oh, Shlomi, yeah. fuck
Shlomi,
this guy.
fuck
For
this guy.
brains, what are you talking? I'm not talking about your guy. I know you like your guy, even though he talks at 1.5 words an hour.
Well, he's not going to be talking, so it's fine. It's just on him for a second.
So he's just gonna look at him for
Yeah.
8 minutes, and then he'll be like, "I yield the floor." Oh God, you bring up Chuck Grassley.
Hey, it's
Even-
Speaker Pro Temp. Mikey and I learned that he's Speaker Pro Temp today.
Stop saying the wrong one.
Oh,
He's
President Pro Temp.
Yes.
He's President Pro Temp. This bag of bones
President
is the person who runs the Senate.
Ugh.
Unbelievable.
Just to finish Senator Blumenthal's point, I hope you realize how ridiculous the four of you look.
Stupid!
Spouting these preposterous canned answers in a forum in which A, you're supposed to tell the truth, and B, you're supposed to demonstrate the judicial capacity to make independent, factual decisions in hard cases. If you can't even sit here and say that Joe Biden won that election or that the Capitol was attacked, what's left? What's left if a hard case comes your way as a judge, and let's say the Trump administration is bearing down on that? Why would we ever believe that you would give the litigants a fair hearing and a fair decision if the executive branch was leaning in on you?
Yeah.
Just for a little bit of context, which committee is this? I can't remember
This
what
is
they're.
the Senate Judicial Committee. There are 4 Trump nominees for various court positions that they've been talking to. And actually, I might have done this in the wrong order because Senator Blumenthal questioned them about the 2020 election.
Yeah, that's what I was going to put. Like, he's making reference to something that we haven't watched yet.
So
and
why don't we do that
Apologies
first?
again,
Okay.
Senator. The Constitution.
So essentially, well, we'll just watch it here, but just know that the theme here is all of them got asked who won the 2020 election, and none of them could say Biden won.
Thank you, Senator Kennedy. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for your service.
Thank
Ms.
you.
Westerkamp,
Thank you for your question, Senator.
who won the 2020 election?
Senator, under our Constitution,
Nope.
the Electoral College votes for the president, and then that is certified by Congress. And in 2020, President Biden was certified by the Electoral.
Yeah, that's not my question. Who won the election?
And again, Senator, under our Constitution, and it's actually.
Oh, you know, I know who was certified, and I know what you think of certification because you tweeted on January 6th in
Oh,
a
shit.
post saying, in reference to the 2020 election results, a certified lie is still a lie. I'm asking you
Oh,
who won
shit.
the 2020 election.
See, this is why
You Twitter deets.
This is why social media is bad, because it's like an archive. You can just go back and find out, oh, hey, you said this on January 6th, 2021.
Is that an important date? What is something happened that day? What does that day stand?
Let me make it more specific. Who won the popular vote?
Again, Senator, under our Constitution, what matters is who the Electoral College votes as.
But I'm not asking you for what the Constitution says. I'm asking you for your view factually. And frankly, we've received this kind of canned, ridiculous answer before, as you know, because you were instructed to give this answer, right?
Senator, I am speaking to what the Constitution, under our Constitution again, and that is actually Article 2,
Let me
as well
ask
as
you this. Who won the 2024 election?
in the 2024 election. Again, the Electoral College voted for President Trump, and then the Congress also certified President Trump as
Did
the winner.
Donald Trump lose the 2020 election?
Senator, that goes back again to under our Constitution, the methodology set forth in Article 2.
Let's try another question, Ms. Westerkamp. Was the United States Capitol attacked on January 6th, 2021?
Senator, again, I condemn all of the violence that occurred on January 6th.
Okay, we're not going to get an answer from you. And let me try Ms. Clark. Ms. Clark, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, under our Constitution, the mechanism for electing a president is
unbelievable.
Amazed. I'm just amazed by the insult to this committee of witness after witness seeking to be a federal judge, subverting our Constitution, and showing how you have no independence, which is essential to a federal judge. Ms. Lane, who won the 2020 election?
Oh my God.
Apologies. Again, Senator, the Constitution outlines the process. And as a judicial nominee, I'm here to talk about what the Constitution requires, which is an electoral vote and certification by Congress. And in 2020,
okay. Who won the election?
In 2020, President Biden.
Mr. Rickey, who won the 2020 election?
Senator, as my colleagues have stated, the process we have under the Constitution is a vote by the Electoral College, followed by certification.
Was the Capitol attacked, Mr. Rickey, on January 6th?
There was violence that occurred here on January 6th, Senator.
Was the Capitol attacked?
I would just say, Senator, there was violence that occurred here on that date.
You've seen videos of what happened.
Yes, Senator, I have.
Was the Capitol attacked?
Again, Senator, I said.
Was the Capitol attacked?
Senator, the characterization of January 6th is subject to ongoing controversy and debate. And as a nominee, it would be inappropriate for me to characterize it.
Wow.
Ms. Clark, who won the 2024 election?
Senator, under the process set out by the Constitution, the Electoral College elects the president, and it's sort of
Can you pull that mic a little closer, please?
and the Electoral College elects the president.
The answers here, which obviously are canned, they're pre-rehearsed, they're Orwellian in their denial of reality, and they are a subversion of this process. They're an insult to this committee, but they also fundamentally show a complete lack of independence and backbone and impartiality, which are the fundamental requirements of a United States district court judge or a judge on any panel, Ms. Westerkamp. And I'm a little bit disappointed that you're not more original, that you can't think of a few different words.
Unbelievable.
I'm just amazed.
So we'll review this video first, then we'll get back to Senator Whitehouse. Boy, those judges, those nominees, that's fucking crazy, man.
I think they're all on the fuck this guy list.
Yeah.
Oh, they're getting pineappled for sure.
Yeah.
Pineapple surprise.
So Senator Blumenthal.
Oh yeah, let me get the banner.
He basically had two questions.
Yep.
And I like how he went through each one of them and asked them individually. So it was the same content, but it was the correct content. And they each needed to be on the record, under oath, not answering the fucking question.
Correct.
Yep.
And I do like how he pointed out that they're all canned responses that are pre-rehearsed.
Yeah, they're not even original.
You know what? I bet you that committee gets a lot of that from these Trump appointees.
I wish you would have asked them as a group. Did you guys stand in the back and rehearse this as a group together?
The
They'll
right,
just
yeah.
obfuscate.
Right.
The only thing that I wish that he did a little more of was pointing out their social media posts. He only did it to the one nominee.
Right.
And if he had gone after them with more like receipts, basically saying, well, you said this on this day and you said this on that day. What do you have to say about that? Like to that first nominee when he was like, well, on January 6th, you said fake is fake. So
a lying election certification is still a lie. A certified lie is still a lie. So let me get this straight. I'm supposed to go up for my case against the government, and this wench is the one sitting behind there in the black robe.
Yeah.
And she don't even know who fucking won the 2020 election, and she don't know about January. She doesn't think January 6th was a problem.
Well, there was silence on January 6th, Mikey, was what she said.
And then they look at us, and me and Tim have to eat fucking shit shoveled at us all fucking week, and we're the ones that are fucking delusional.
Yeah.
We're the ones that are fucking crazy. You want to talk about Trump derangement syndrome?
yeah, he was right.
There
when
you
he called
go.
He was right when he called it Orwellian. It is. It's fucking Orwellian.
Yep.
How did they make it past the
Very
bar?
Big Brother.
And they
So
it must be easy to get over the bar.
I'm going to put Trump nominees under fuck this guy. But Senator Blumenthal for content, I'm going to give him a B.
I was thinking B plus. Yeah, that's
B+.
where I was at.
B plus. He definitely earned a passing grade.
Yeah.
You can put it on the fridge.
You can put it on the fridge. And for delivery, I think that Mikey's right that it was good that he asked each one of them to put them on the record, and then he pointed out the absurdity of the fact that they all had the exact same answer.
4 judges don't know what happened in the 2020 election.
Right.
But I also think you're right, Tim, that he should have had a few more receipts.
Yeah.
Well, and also for delivery, he is going to get automatic points off for me having to speed him up because he talks too slow.
Oh, did you run the video faster?
I ran it at 1.25.
Okay, I didn't know that. All right, so
he loses half a letter grade for having to speed him up.
And his voice is uncharacteristically deep.
Yeah.
It's deeper than it looks. Like it's deeper. His voice is deeper than it looks like it would be.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
I think that puts him at like a C plus then for delivery.
Yeah, I think B plus.
I was at a B. I was at a B minus for delivery, so C plus with the minus.
I'm fine with just a C. I ain't gotta fluff him on delivery. That shit wasn't great. I'm not.
Mark.
I'm a C plus. It was decent. It wasn't great.
Vibes.
It was 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, it was 1 mile an hour.
Everyone saw it.
Yeah. It would have been 10 minutes of just him waiting to say something.
Yeah, I didn't know that he was had sped it up. So
yeah,
glad you told me.
I'm gonna give him a B. I'm gonna give him a B plus on vibes. It wasn't. If he would have lit him up, it would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Agreed. I was just thinking B for vibes.
This was 2003 lighting up the interviewee. So
yeah, in a former era, that was a real tongue lashing. But nowadays, you got to straight up go Jerry Springer if you want to even fucking break the fucking surface tension.
Chat.
Is he lying or is he stupid?
What's the votes
Put in
in?
your votes now.
Under the vertical chat votes this reason.
He did give them the fucking "I'm not mad, I'm disappointed" vibe.
He did.
Feel shame, dude.
All right. Well, the chat is doing that. We'll go back to Senator Whitehouse.
When we can't get a read.
All right. So this is the
now
senator.
It makes more sense.
This is the senator after Blumenthal.
Okay.
Blumenthal 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Just to finish Senator Blumenthal's point, I hope you realize how ridiculous the 4 of you look.
Oh, it's sped up. Hold on.
Spouting these preposterous canned answers.
Spouting
enhance and enhance.
Tell the truth. And B, you're supposed to demonstrate the judicial capacity.
All right. Let's try this again.
Is he up? Is he turned up?
He's turned up.
Okay. Because I'm cranking my volume at this point.
Just to finish Senator Blumenthal's point, I hope you realize how ridiculous the 4 of you look. spouting these preposterous canned answers in a forum in which A, you're supposed to tell the truth, and B, you're supposed to demonstrate
supposed to tell the
judicial
truth?
capacity to make independent, factual decisions in hard cases. If you can't even sit here and say that Joe Biden won that election or that the Capitol was attacked, what's left? What's left if a hard case comes your way as a judge, and let's say the Trump administration is bearing down on that? Why would we ever believe that you would give the litigants a fair hearing and a fair decision if the executive branch was leaning in on you when we can't get a reasonable answer out of any of you with the executive branch leaning in on you to give these ridiculous answers today?
They're pathetic.
I'm really
They
sorry
are
to have to
effing pathetic.
go through this and that you have to go through this. But it would be nice if you could tell your executive branch handlers, for instance, Ms. Clark, I'm supported by Lindsey Graham. He's a friend of President Trump. He's the second senior person on the Republican side in the Judiciary Committee. He's likely to be the next Judiciary Committee chair. I think I'll be okay. I don't need to make myself ridiculous at your direction. It'd be great if you could have said that. It'll be great if your answers were simple and honest here today. It's really disappointing. Let me ask a different question, a legal question.
Take your belt off, White
A
House.
judge, you want to be judges. A judge gets
Put
a
the fear
threat,
in them.
a threat to
You know
the
you gotta hit
judge's
'em.
life or to the judge's family.
What the fuck?
Can you imagine a scenario in which liability may attach to individuals beyond the utterer of that threat?
No.
Ms. Clark?
He's implying Trump's violence.
Senator,
Yes.
as a prosecutor, there are instances where there's some responsibility that is assigned to someone who is not the utterer of a threat to an individual. And so to answer your
Correct.
question, yes, I can
Do
imagine.
you agree?
Yes, Senator, and if confirmed to the bench, I would follow all Supreme
Shut
Court
up.
precedent and Ninth Circuit
Do you agree,
precedent.
Mr. Rick? Do you agree?
Shut up, girl.
Yes, Senator, I would agree with that.
I don't know that I care what you think, Ms. Westerkamp, because you're going to international trade and you're probably not going to see much of this, but do you agree?
Yes, Senator.
Yeah, and those doctrines that would provide the legal basis for investigation in those scenarios would include doctrines like, name one, Ms. Clark.
Senator, doctrines that are, if someone is essentially carrying out,
Yeah, you passed the bar.
Solicitation, would that be
Yes.
one? Solicitation of a
Yes.
threat?
Like, is he lying?
Yes.
Or
Or a
stupid?
conspiracy
Put in your
out of
votes
which the
now.
threat emerged? Would that be another one?
yes.
Yes.
It's almost like
How
you looked it
about,
up first.
and it's the product of an enterprise under the racketeering statutes. Would that also be another way that liability could extend beyond the utterer?
That is correct, Senator.
Can you think of any others, Ms. Lane, where liability extends beyond the utterer of the threat? What are some of the legal theories that would support that kind of investigation and prosecution?
Insurrection.
Senator, the doctrines you mentioned, I would agree with, and I would just look always to the federal law and federal statutes guiding that.
Oh, I know. Insurrection.
No, the lie
No.
detector determined that was a lie.
Mr. Recchi?
Senator, I would agree with that. I think you covered the major ones, conspiracy, RICO. There may be other avenues of potential legal liability, but I think you covered the three big ones in that scenario.
Ms. Westerkamp, you agree?
What about it?
Senator, I'm not aware if there are any more with my practice before the Court of International Trade and Court of Federal Claims. It doesn't touch on criminal law.
So here's why I asked you these questions. I asked you these questions because right now, federal judges are under the worst shadow of physical threat in my lifetime and perhaps in the history of this country. And in responding to those threats, we have the United States Marshal Service, which reports to the Department of Justice. And I have now over a dozen times asked the Marshal Service, will you investigate behind the utterer of a threat if the evidence justifies it? That's a super easy question. The answer is, yeah, of course we will. They won't answer that. They won't answer that. And I point this out because judges across the country need to pay attention to the fact that the Marshal Service won't confirm that it will investigate behind the utterer of a threat if the evidence supports that. And why would that be the case? That would be the case because when you get behind the utterer of a lot of these threats, you run into right-wing conspiracies.
Oops. You mean
and
Antifa?
This MAGA Department of Justice would rather not go there. And
These
so they
were the
leave
free speech
justices,
advocates.
judges exposed with investigations in which they aren't doing investigative 101 work that you've all identified as plausible legal theories. And we need to fix that. We need to fix that.
All right.
That was better.
Ooh, baby.
And I mean, they had the nerve to say DEI was the problem.
Yeah.
Look at these clowns.
Those nominees are not great. They're not great. They're
No.
either so bound up by the things that they cannot say, which makes them look dumb, or they're actually dumb. Like
Stupid, stupido.
That's their names.
like it's
Is
literally
he lying or is he stupid? Put in your votes now.
It's really bad. They're really dumb.
But they remain on the fuck this guy list because they are terrible.
They're horrible people, yeah.
Write their name on that list twice.
Yes. Senator Whitehouse. He did have more of an edge to him.
His content was better.
And he was played at normal speed.
Yeah. But
The gravity was felt.
we're in content.
Chad, don't forget to vote.
Yeah, chat, put in your votes now.
I'd be willing to give him an like an A- for content.
Yeah.
Especially for a statement of like, this is probably the worst overshadow of the Justice Department ever.
Yeah. And when he went back to what Senator Blumenthal was asking them, like, if you can't even answer correctly that Joe Biden won the election and that the Capitol building was attacked, then what are you doing here?
Yeah.
Who wants their case brought before these fucking jokers?
Right.
Nobody.
I'm
Well,
going
that.
I'm gonna appeal and go straight for the mistrial.
Yeah.
Change venue.
Anyone that's a Trump supporter or is in Trump's pocket or something like that wants them in there. So
Yeah, until they're the ones getting fucked over, and then they need to go fucking fight a corporation, and then those are the dingbats that are sitting up there.
Yeah.
You think they're gonna side with the fucking broke motherfucker or the motherfuckers who are giving out dirty money?
Yep.
You ain't finna get ain't no one getting justice out of them. They are incapable.
I was thinking of the rich cat guys.
They don't go to court.
Yeah, well,
they got lawyers for that.
Yeah, they don't even get sued. They'll just suddenly you forgot to renew your business license. Oh, I guess you can't sue me no more. Like that shit happens. Quick breaking news. Trump says he'll order DHS to immediately pay the TSA officers as partial shutdown persists. He's going to try to do it through executive order. If only you could move that money that way.
Yeah, that's illegal.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Doesn't work out like that. So we got an A for content delivery.
He was better.
B minus.
Way better.
B.
I was thinking B.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go with
it. Was better. It was definitely better, but it's still.
He's been on the board before.
Yeah. He's been on the board before.
I think he's a sound clip.
Yeah, I think he is.
I can't remember what it is though.
Is he the quote kick some ass one?
No, that was the other one. That's the little mousy guy. I'll find it.
And then vibes.
I liked it, but I don't think it got to an A for me. So B plus.
I'm at a passing B. It was definitely better than the last, but it's We need a Jasmine Crockett throwing things.
Fiery.
Yeah, I mean he did start out a bit fiery, but then it sort of went on to disappointed dad mode.
Yep.
I mean, just cuss.
Man,
You know
if
what I
they
mean? Just light them up. Just light them the fuck up.
Greg says A. Gina says C plus. Miss Michelle says B.
Hi, Miss Michelle.
And person impersonator says this guy B plus.
This fucking guy.
This guy says can't go above a B. All right, so we'll put him in B territory. Solid B territory.
Solid B territory.
AOC has a drug scheduling system at health subcommittee hearing clip from 5 hours ago.
Oh, well, I promised Gina I would do this.
No, Gina.
And that's our show. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.
You gentlemen have had 3 months of no Gutfeld.
I'm so not feeling well. I might have to leave early.
You know, my
You're all muted, but I needed to do it for the joke.
It's time to eat your vegetables.
He's not a vegetable. He's a fucking nut.
It's time to eat your nuts.
No.
Don't fucking mute me.
No,
So
the thing does
Democrats
it
have a
because I
new
stopped the video.
strategy to win back voters, good-looking dudes. Because apparently these guys weren't hot enough. A zombie left-wing website known as The Bulwark suggests Dems could win more if they just ran hotter candidates, which is an admission that the current crop is about as appealing as a kissing booth cold sore. They said that, yes, Dems need to shed litmus tests.
How old is a
but
kissing
they also
booth
would
joke?
benefit from simply...
The 60s?
About as old as Gutfeld.
Like that, they haven't had kissing booths for quite a while there, bud. There was the whole AIDS thing. Everyone started learning about diseases. Ugh.
having more thirst traps on the ticket, more candidates who can make voters swoon. You mean like Gavin? Well, it is true he made Californians hot and bothered when he let their homes burn. But even a Biden official says it's easier to elect.
That's not even a joke.
No one laughed. No one laughed.
Let's. He tried to deliver that like a punchline. It's not a punchline. That's not how jokes structurally work.
Some people are like, "Hey,
Well, it is
it's not
true he
funny."
made Californians hot and bothered when he let their homes burn.
Actually, that was more sinister than anything.
I feel threatened.
Like that was kind of threatening.
I need a safe space.
That almost felt like somebody making a joke about the Holocaust, right?
Yeah.
Right. Gutfeld is one walking Holocaust joke. Like that's. I think if Holocaust jokes were a person, they'd be Gutfeld.
Yeah. If a Holocaust joke and a racist joke had a baby.
Yeah, it'd be Gutfeld.
Yeah.
But even a Biden official says it's easier to elect hot people. America's a superficial nation, and we want our politicians to be hot, to look good. That's just science.
Then why the fuck did we elect Donald Trump twice?
He's literally a bag of skin.
A Biden official? This video is recent or like really old?
Recent.
They can't. They must be in love with
recent.
Biden.
Yesterday.
They can't let him go.
Yeah, they can't.
He's literally about to be dead.
And there are a bunch of former Biden officials who work at the Bulwark. So,
the Bulwark full of Jeb Bush supporters. Yeah, thanks.
really.
They're the voice of reason now.
They're the Republicans that got fucking absolutely dominated and bent over a barrel by MAGA, and now they're like, this is what the left needs to do. It's like, you don't even know how to run your own fucking party. Thanks.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Losers.
so now they're okay with science. After claiming that men could be women by ordering a wig off Amazon and stealing pantyhose off a clothesline.
What?
Like I say, fool me once.
Bro, how
And it
old is this man? Clothesline jokes?
Yeah, man. He's old.
And then we got into the wash tub. Like, what the fuck? And Jasper was whistling on the jug.
Poisoning us with this video. Holy fuck.
Gina, why? Gina, I thought you loved us.
Not anymore.
Fucking
Did we
Gina
return
says
her money?
No.
Oh, let's see. Oh,
Who
person-
puts
sorry.
Who puts pantyhose on a clothes? Like, this dude is like living in Casablanca land.
Part of good humor is references that people get. Is knowing the context. Maybe it's his audience. Maybe his audience
Is that old. That's why they write the jokes that way, because the expected age of the audience is 83.
Oh my god.
Boomer humor. I hate you so much, Gina. You know, I'm going straight to the UK.
Listen, I'm old enough to remember clotheslines and stuff like that, so this is just not funny. It's not.
He's like, I had no clothesline, and this shit sucks.
Yeah, this sucks.
It is funny that a Biden official is saying politicians should be.
Wait, go back.
hot
The only thing they laughed about is the fact that he might have had sex with a trans person. That's the only thing that they laughed at.
That men
Which
could
is
be
really what he
women
wants to
by
do.
ordering a wig off Amazon and stealing pantyhose off a clothesline. Like I say, fool me once.
One person laughed at that.
No, wait.
One person-
You're pausing it in the thing. They're delayed because his jokes aren't very good.
Like I say, fool me once. And it is.
I see. There was a little delayed explosion there.
It backfired off the starting line. Blam, big puff of smoke. Blam.
It took a while for people to get the joke because you have to think backwards about the joke to actually get it.
It's so fucking bad. They have to put it together with the fucking pieces he hands them as tribute. This is my joke.
It's
I guess if
like
you
that-
turn this and
It's like that cartoon meme of the guy and the butterfly. Like, is this a joke?
Is this comedy?
Is this comedy?
It's like when the little kid hands
Did
him
I
a picture
win?
and they go, "Oh, this is great." I
Yeah.
think this is no. I think this is good job. Good horse, dolphin.
Horse fin.
That a Biden official is saying politicians should be hot when when's the last time Joe's temperature was north of 40 degrees? He had
He wasn't
COVID
the
15
candidate.
times and the virus died of frostbite.
Huh?
So voters want good looks. Then who are these hot candidates they mentioned? Maybe a John Ossoff?
Maybe a John Ossoff.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I want a hot president.
About your weight loss, they talked about how you look different. The idea of like slimming down.
Oh, they're going after your boy, Mikey.
Hey, yo, JB's got this. Don't y'all worry about it. He's tough.
Is somewhat connected to folks' idea of a presidential run. I wanted to know what went into your decision to focus on your health.
I've been challenged with my weight for, most of my life, honestly. And so, the idea, and I have succeeded and failed.
Right. It appears Pritzker.
He does have good hair. I'll give him that. He's got good hair.
It's a piece.
No.
Yeah,
Ollie.
that's a piece.
No, it's not.
That's a piece.
No,
No, it's
look
not.
at that.
That's
Look
a
at that
piece. Look
hair.
at that. That's a fucking piece, dude.
Ollie.
That is 100%
Ollie.
a piece.
First of all, Ollie, it's called a hair system.
Yeah.
A hair management.
Sorry, dude.
A
A hair
hairline.
conglomerate. Be quiet.
That used to live on some other creature, and now it's on his head.
Hey, Ollie, there's also a possibility those hairs used to be on his ass. All right.
Right. Those are back of the thigh hairs that are currently being quaffed as we speak. Doc Monson, that's a piece. It's not a wig. And I was not shuffling papers. Damn it, I was.
Shuffling
Every
papers
day
for the
he's
show.
shuffling.
Idea, and I have succeeded and failed.
Right. It appears Pritzker seems smaller. He's either lost a lot of weight or split into two separate douchebags.
Wow.
Say, got Newsom, Pritzker, Austin. They all also reference JFK, Bill Clinton. These are all straight white dudes. The same cis-normative scum responsible for everything bad. Talk about a sausage.
Thank you, Gutfeld. Finally.
He gets it.
He gets it.
It took him a while. Oh, but here, because
Straight
he got
white people are the problem.
because he got one right. That was the number one answer.
Is
Also,
he now
hold on.
claiming Trump is not straight because he
Hold
thinks
on.
Trump is great?
Yeah.
Is that what's happening? It feels like
We
that.
we all know Trump's in the
There we
closet.
go.
No,
I had
he's
to get-
claiming Trump's not a white dude. That's what
Oh.
Oh, yes.
He's
I had to
orange.
get a little
he's orange.
screenshot of Gutfeld's face there. It's priceless.
It's his normal face.
Party. Or with Bill Clinton, a pig in a blanket. You got to wonder, where are the women?
Got to call a
Where are
woman
the
a pig.
gays, the trans, the plus-size castratos. Those groups were your priority once. They were on top of the identity pyramid, breaking the glass ceiling, not to mention a few chairs and sofas.
The
But
last
now it's
presidential candidate
jawlines
was a
over
woman.
bloodlines.
Right.
My guess is the Dems are just tired of crying
or
themselves
unless
to
they're
sleep
claiming
watching
she's
the
not a
picture of Pete Hegseth.
He wasn't there.
I've been there. And look, everyone likes hot people. They're healthier, more confident, and look better naked on my hidden camera photos.
But wait, what? Gutfeld, why are you the creepiest person to ever
Yeah.
exist?
My God,
Yeah.
dude.
My
How does
hidden
he have a
camera
fucking
photos.
show?
Fuck.
What?
How
Best
does
not
he
to
have
think
a
about it.
How does he have a show and we don't?
Right. I was saying this before about Joe and Mika. How can they have the conversations they have on their stupid show about what's in Mika's purse and we can't have our own show?
Like, some network needs to pick us up at this point. We need salaries, company cars,
Yeah.
vacations, and I want to pick and train my own producers.
Yeah.
Like he's getting rid of us.
No, you're
No,
fine.
we're all going to the top, guys. We're all going
Yeah.
to the top.
You're
We're
gonna have your own desk and the cards and all that shit. Yeah, we want to broadcast.
We're gonna have
outlet.
Yeah, we're gonna have a panel show
Mhm.
like all the morning shows do, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It could only good happen.
It could only good happen.
Stupid.
That's the name of the show.
Stupido.
I've been there. And look, everyone likes hot people. They're healthier, more confident, and look better naked on my hidden camera photos.
God.
But we knew this, and the Democrats denied it. The right never had a problem with being hot. It was them. In fact, the reason the left are so ugly is because their ideas are hideous.
Did he forget Trump
ugly
exists?
ideas make ugly people.
Yeah, notice there's zero mention of Trump in this whole
He
fucking
hasn't
story
shown-
about good-looking people.
Not one picture of Trump has come across the screen.
No, he's thinking of JD Vance. Apparently, that's their new standard of hot.
You mean Haley Joel Osment,
Yes,
but less cool?
but significantly less cool. Like, it's startling.
Which is why the left
that
is so
means the
angry
first
and
lady's
shrill,
a
their
could be a
faces
couch.
could knock 20 buzzards off a wagon. They spent years calling beauty
Buzzards off a
standards
shit
oppressive.
wagon?
They claimed you could be healthy at any size, even if hunters came from Africa to take shots at you. Dress codes, diets, grooming, fitness, everything that required discipline was called racist, sexist, or sizist.
Yeah,
And it was
because
for
I'm
the
not a
same reason
white
they
guy.
rejected anything successful.
And I don't want to have a white guy fucking haircut because I'm not a white guy.
You are
So-
pretty fly, though, Mikey.
What
Or-
Gutfeld is poorly explaining here is the idea of ethnocentrism, viewing everyone's culture and beliefs based on one culture, which for Gutfeld is white people.
Just because he wants to dress and style himself like his granny fucking got him together for fucking Sunday school doesn't mean the rest of us want to look like, sea urchin leprechauns. Like, I'm not interested in looking like that.
All these fucking Fox News OAN motherfuckers are all ethnocentrists who all they believe is that
Stop.
everyone should look like fucking straight white guys. That's all they care about. You should look and act like a straight white guy. And if you're not, you're undisciplined.
Yeah. Why are you in here with your afro? We had to fucking pass the Crown Act because motherfuckers couldn't stop discriminating on natural black hairstyles. Like, leave us the fuck alone. Don't nobody want to be you. Stay your lotion needing ass over there. Fuck. Dry ass
It's
scalp.
hard. And since they couldn't pull themselves out of the mud, they expected you to join them. Forget exercise, nutrition, basic grooming. All they needed was purple hair and a nose ring that wouldn't impede the...
Purple hair and nose rings are hot.
Hell yeah.
If I had purple hair and a nose ring, I'd be hot.
You're already hot, Tim.
You're hot where it counts.
I can't speak today, but yes.
You don't need to
onslaught
speak.
of French fries. But now they say it's good looks, not policy.
Oh boy.
Yeah, Laura Loomer, the fucking the jigsaw fucking doll. She needs to just get a tricycle and just go around DC.
I want to play a game.
Squeaking. Just a squeaky. Yeah.
Flip.
Just a disgusting creature.
See that they're after. And in doing so, they abandoned their own foot soldiers, the greasy drum circle radicals, the unwashed who filled their own marches for Gaza and BLM. So good luck, Dems, but this will never work.
Your
It's
mama
true
greasy.
sex sells. I have receipts from 9 different massage parlors proving just that. But people want safe streets,
Wait.
good schools, a decent place to raise
What?
a family.
That's funny. That's comedy. You got to understand that's his comedy, Tim.
Moochie funny.
Oh.
I don't think funny is in there. That's the wrong word.
Yeah, we're only doing one of these every 3 months.
I got a receipt for all my happy endings. Laugh, please. What the fuck is wrong with this guy?
It's now a tax deduction.
Right.
He's not like I know we've said this before, like late night comedy is kind of toothless and it's
Wow. Wow. Thank you. Thank you.
Where
That
is
was
it?
good.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
He gone.
Yeah.
Where's my what's it called? Where's my
baby.
No, stop it, you.
Ooh, baby.
Oh my god.
Tell me about it. So
All right, let's get out of here. Hurry up.
I don't want a
God damn it.
tall, slender lounge lizard who paroles pedophiles. It's why the right one.
Ooh, there's the wrong
Stop
picture
talking
there.
about
Trump should have been there.
Trump. He's gonna get mad at you.
Oh look! Oh, Trump looks so good there. Oh, he's so hot. Look at those. Look at that vagina on his neck. Oh,
Slender
it's so
lounge
hot.
lizard who paroles pedophiles.
Turkey
It's why the
Slim.
right one, because they weren't just nice to look at. Their ID.
Wait, which one of those guys is nice to look at?
Marco Rubio looks more and more like Ricky Ricardo every day. His ears are growing at an alarming rate.
I just want to say that's not an accurate photo of Marco Rubio. He looks happy in that picture. Have you seen that man look happy in the last year and a half?
He looks like a
He's
ghoul.
dying on the inside.
He had to sit on that couch and let Zelensky get yelled at, and he was like, "Oh shit, oh shit."
And that's a picture of Trump. That's Trump's mugshot.
Yeah,
from
it
when he
is.
got arrested in Georgia 4 years ago.
I like how his mugshot is up there.
And it's Photoshop because he wasn't wearing a suit then. He wasn't wearing that suit. Yeah, Hegseth is a fucking TV guy. Of course he looks good all the time. That's all he cares about.
He's fucking Homelander.
Yeah, that's all he cares about is looking like fucking Homelander. And Bobby Kennedy Jr.
He's got jeans on underneath that blazer.
He's got 2 pairs of pants on.
He's got underneath his dress pants, underneath his slacks, he's got some jeans on under there.
Is this hot?
No, first of all, I didn't say that. Oh, I said that in terms of.
Come on.
Women can't resist it, and you can't forget about JD. How long you been working here? How long you worked here? He's just got so much charisma.
You guys got donuts here?
Yeah, it's Jack's Donuts. Fucking, what do you want, guy? How long you worked here? What are you, corporate?
I don't think they could have found a picture to make him look more sinister.
Where's Cash Patel?
Yeah, where's they can't find a good picture of Cash. Come on.
Cash's eyes was like doing this shit.
But I mean, at least they maybe photoshopped out JD's fucking eyeliner.
Yeah, they put him back on the way. He looks more like his wife, Erica Kirk.
But that is a load-bearing beard. Like that beard is doing a lot of work over there for that chin.
It
You ever
really
seen?
is.
You remember JD without the fucking beard? Holy shit!
Yeah, Erica Kirk thinks JD is hot, and she thinks Usha should watch her back and say her
He is.
prayers.
We're hot. And really, winning makes everything better looking, including me. Hard to believe I was
What have
once
you
just an
won?
8.
Can we put this guy on the list yet?
Yeah,
Or do we
I don't
gotta
want to
wait?
have to put him in the finals.
No, we're rating Gutfeld. God damn it!
What?
You're rating
B's.
him. You're
Yeah,
I'm going
B's
to
across.
stack the ratings so that he
B's-
doesn't make the finals.
B's across the board,
Yeah.
right, Ollie?
Right,
C
Ollie?
pluses.
Ollie.
C pluses.
I'm-
Oh, good
C
choice.
pluses.
Good choice.
C plus.
Yep,
right,
C pluses
gentlemen.
across the board, Tim. That's our fucking no. That is our rating. That is our rating.
Or fuck this guy. One or the
Push
other.
us,
Pick one.
push us more. Push
We're
us
not
more.
watching more of this, and we will do
Content.
whatever, and we will say and do. The Constitution says that the election was certified, and that
Don't filibuster me.
Oh, rating. Thank you for your question, host. Thank you so much for your
Listen,
question.
if we rate Gutfeld, he's just going to win again. So no.
No, he's not, guys. Listen. All right.
I did not. Yeah, I
Dude,
will see it.
I
on
want
the
you
news.
to
so much
know-
horrible stuff in this video. It would be all pineapples.
So,
That's
all right.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
dude. It's
All
just
right.
pineapple.
Theoretically,
No.
we're not gonna. Well, I'm gonna put him on the fuck this guy list. But theoretically,
Thank you for your
what
question,
would your rating of Gutfeld have been?
No, because you're going to just switch
No,
around
no.
on us and use it.
No, this is a
Fuck
thought
the hell
experiment. I have the list right here, and I can tell you who the worst is and what their score is.
Fuck the hell off.
Well,
We're not being tricked by you, Tim.
I'm not
No.
tricking you. Look,
Yes,
he's
you
going
are.
on. Look, I'll show it. I'll
This
show
is
it.
a trick. Chat, is this a trick?
yeah, but you can change it whenever you want.
There you go.
Is this a shared spreadsheet that we have access to?
No.
Hmm.
He said no.
But here's the current fuck this guy list, and Gutfeld's on it. All right, he's not on this list.
Yeah, but you
Okay,
can always-
perfect.
Tim,
That's
he's
where
a-
it needs to be.
Tim, he's a bigot. We don't want to
Right.
give him a rank.
But I want you guys to know that whatever rating you would give him, it would not put him on the finals list unless you gave him pineapple for everything.
Which we would.
Which we
Which is
why he
why-
made it last time.
Because Hegseth already did that.
Yes.
Listen, sir. I'm only going to say this to you one fucking time. He is the perfect design to ruin our game.
Yes.
He is so terrible that we'll have to continue to watch him. We are sentient creatures, and we have decided that we don't want to watch him anymore.
Right.
So we are going to vote C pluses across the board, and there is nothing you can do about it.
Well,
Exactly.
Listen, until you guys get in order, you're just going to get more Gutfeld.
He's at a C plus.
You want us to not show up for the show?
I'm about to pull a mark. I'm finna download Bannerlord right now.
Yeah.
The fuck?
All
Tim,
right,
we don't
I got
want to
it.
be tortured by him. We're sick of him.
Why
We
not?
gotta find some. Because it's dude. If you were a woman or a trans person or a black man, you wouldn't want to fucking sit there and listen to that shit repeatedly week after week. I don't want to hear that shit.
Well, that's why I waited 3 months.
And I was a good sport.
Okay.
But fuck him.
All right.
He's done
Tim.
for the year right there.
Tim,
Yeah,
I will
he's done.
give him a rating and agree to watch him more if you will actually, Mikey, get ready to record this just so we have it on record.
I'm
I
totally
would like
doing
you
that
to
right
admit that Mr. Gutfeld is politically relevant to the point where we need to cover him, and I want you to say that.
That Gutfeld is politically relevant to the point where we cover him?
Yeah. You think he's politically relevant to be on our political show consistently, and you think we
so
should be covering what he's saying.
I think that he can be politically relevant as much as the next like news host can.
So you put him on par with Jon Stewart and Colbert?
Well, no, because we can't watch their shows.
Oh.
But if we could watch their shows, we would be.
Because they have actually helped pass legislation.
Well, they're the opposite sides of the spectrum.
Of competence?
No, of political views.
Well, that too, but you think he's politically relevant for us to cover?
I would say he's on the news and he talks about politics.
He's on a
Can
cable
we just
show.
say fuck this guy and move on with our day? Like, I don't like, dude, he's done.
I really don't need to watch him again.
If you want me to say that I like Gutfeld, I don't like Gutfeld,
You
but
like
he is
Gutfeld.
politically relevant. Fox puts him on prime time. They made him their only late night TV show guy. He goes up against Colbert and Stewart and Kimmel all the time, and for the most part, except for Stewart, he kicks their ass.
Jon Stewart can eat a bag of dicks.
Mikey doesn't even like Jon Stewart.
Don't make our word jokes, then you won't get on the fuck this guy list for me.
I don't think it was Stewart that made the joke. I think it was Klepper that made the joke.
You are incorrect, and I am correct.
Okay.
I vaguely remember what Mikey's talking about. I know it's there someplace. I just can't pin it down.
Anyway, on to the next video.
There's more.
We have apparently members of Congress speaking on the House floor. And by the way, I got to choose the video, so this is what's going to happen.
The gentleman from Oklahoma reserves. The gentlewoman from Connecticut is recognized.
Madam Speaker, I yield myself as much time as I may consume.
Without objection.
Before I make my remarks
know
on
her.
the bill, I'd like to take a moment to praise the work of one of our staff who is leaving the committee next week. Jocelyn Hunn is a trailblazer. In 1983, she became the second woman to ever.
She's wearing so much jewelry that it's being picked up on the microphone.
Yeah, it's clacking. It's like Cenk Uygur when he used to fucking have his watch clanging against the fucking desk. It's like, dude, take the watch off. We know you have money.
She's got a ring on or two on every finger. She's so Italian.
Work as a
Delora?
professional
No.
staff member for the House Appropriations Committee. In her career, she fought to preserve our natural and cultural resources, ensure access to clean air and water, improve services provided to all Americans to advance their well-being and help them to achieve a better life. Jocelyn is retiring from a career in government service on Tuesday. The Interior Subcommittee, the entire House of Representatives, owe you a debt of gratitude for your tireless work, and that began more than 4 decades ago. Godspeed, my friend. It's been a pleasure to work with you. It really has. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Look out, look out.
Madam Speaker, I rise in opposition to this twice doomed legislation. What is the definition of insanity? Doing the same thing over and over and over and again, expecting a different result. This is not a serious effort. It is just more political theater. Here is the truth. The president has given up on funding DHS. He said earlier this week that any deal Congress makes, and I quote, "I'm pretty much not happy with it," end quote. And then he said to Republicans, "Don't make a deal with the Democrats." Does that sound like someone who wants to end this crisis and to pay TSA workers? Madam Speaker, the Congress is on its own. The only way we are getting out of this logjam is if we work together to exercise our power of the purse. The talks in the Senate have all but fallen apart. The president is refusing to get behind anything. Tomorrow will mark the second full paycheck that TSA workers and others across DHS will miss. I might just make a note here because I think it's important to say something about this. In fact, at this moment, ICE and CBP, 85% of ICE and CBP are being paid. Secret Service, 75%. Coast Guard, 85%. TSA workers is 0. But the TSA administrator confirmed yesterday that the department made the decision not to pay TSA workers. The department made that decision, I'm sure in concert with the President of the United States, that these are folks who are expected.
Rosa, I don't think anyone was supposed to know that one.
Oops.
You said the quiet part out loud. Stop it.
Expendable. We don't have to pay them. Let's pay the others and leave them on their own.
Oh, Jesus, man.
Again, not someone or some department that wants to or cares about TSA workers. I have put forward a proposal that I honestly believe is a reasonable middle ground between the two sides of this
Go to
discussion.
jail.
Democrats do not want to provide more funding for ICE or CBP without legally binding policy changes that protect our communities. Republicans are opposed to many of these changes and want to fund ICE and CBP without any new protections. Neither side disagrees over funding for TSA or FEMA or the Coast Guard or other parts of DHS. What we are caught up on is whether or not we can deal with ICE and CBP separately, or if we have to fund everything all at once. I do not believe it must be all or nothing. My proposal, which I introduced over a month ago, funds the parts of DHS, the Department of Homeland Security, that we all agree on. It funds TSA so that these workers can get paid. They can pay their bills. They can stop sleeping in their cars. They can avoid evictions, and that we can put an end to the long lines at airport security. It funds FEMA so that we can replenish the disaster relief fund and ensure that our communities are prepared for the next natural disaster. It fully funds cybersecurity so that we are equipped to prevent or respond to any threat that comes our way. It separates out the funding for ICE and CBP for the time being, just for the time being, so that we can negotiate on that issue without holding the rest of the department hostage.
I'll let you defund his secret police.
I have been listening to the debates over this impasse. I believe some of my Republican colleagues are under the impression that my proposal is designed to permanently shutter ICE and CBP. That is not true. That is not the case. We will have to pass a bill to fund those agencies, and we will do so when we have come together on an agreement that establishes reasonable protections against abuse. Reasonable protections, I might add, which the vast majority of Americans support. We cannot have masked, armed federal agents roaming our communities, breaking down doors with no warrants, arresting people with no explanation, and yes, even murdering Americans in the streets. In the meantime, there is no reason to keep the rest of the department shut down. At the appropriate time, I will offer a motion to recommit this bill back to committee. If the House rules permit it, I would have offered the motion with an important amendment to this bill. My amendment would have replaced the text of the doomed Republican proposal with the text of my bill to fund the parts of DHS over which there is no disagreement. I ask unanimous consent to insert into the record the text of this amendment, and I hope my colleagues will join me in voting for the motion to recommit. Thank you, and I reserve the balance of my time.
So I have to admit that I was wrong about something. I didn't think that you could unanimous consent in the House. So I was
do
wrong
it sometimes.
Yeah, I think you can't do it on when everyone's there, but I suppose you can do it for certain things. So, I enjoyed the fact that the chat thinks that Congresswoman Delora is a wizard.
She's the head of the Ravenclaw house, I think.
Hufflepuff.
She is quite old, but I hear that her family, like the people in her family, live into their hundreds, and she's only 81. So she's still got like 20 years left in her, which is wild.
My great aunt just turned 102.
So this is the Congresswoman that I worked for, and your great aunt is very old.
Yes. And lives in Florida and does not like Donald Trump.
Is your great aunt blood related to you? Because are you going to live forever?
Yes.
Okay.
So, random tangent. Her side of the family, 3 of the 4 children of her generation lived to 100.
Wow. Yeah. Rosa's mom lived to like 110.
Oh, that's too long.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to live that long.
Yeah.
No. Trump, Barron, Don Jr., all the rest of them. You want to live through those presidencies.
So Congresswoman Delora is the Congresswoman that I worked for, and I saw this video come up on my newsfeed, so I figured I'd shill for her for a bit. So, gentlemen, content.
A minus.
Yeah, I was in that neck of the woods, right around an A.
Yeah, B plus, A minus. I understand the need for funding DHS. Parts of it are very important. But I am still very on board with they need to completely dismantle and fire and blacklist all current agents or make them fight for their jobs and prove they're not assholes.
Yeah.
And until that happens, there's no trust in ICE, and that just stains DHS. So
I think
we don't need ICE.
Yeah. I think finding out that it was the department's decision not to pay TSA agents is a rather big tell that I don't think enough people are talking about.
They have the money. They're just not giving it to them because they want to make a political point. So you got evicted because Trump wanted to make a point.
Correct.
I think her saying that is a bigger deal than probably just this floor speech. Because I didn't know that. I didn't know that it was a department decision rather than an overall. We're just not funding. We're just not getting funding, so we can't pay you. But if the Coast Guard's getting paid at 75%, and CPP is getting paid at 85%, and there's no one in TSA getting a paycheck because the department decided that was going to be the case, then it is partly the department's fault for not doing that.
Well, yeah, it's a political move because that affects travel, which affects everyday Americans, which they argue will put the Democrats in a bad light. It's just a political sidestep.
Yeah, and it's backfiring spectacularly for them. So, yeah, an overall A for content. A minus, I think.
Yeah.
Delivery.
B minus. I'll be nice.
How is that a B?
Yeah. B.
Yeah, I'll go with a B. I mean, she's an old lady. She didn't fumble over words that much.
I really like her, but again, it kind of like she should be able to retire and let new generations be politicians.
She's only middle aged, Mark.
Yeah, for her.
To be fair, she has 40 years left. Never mind.
Right? She's only just begun, Mark.
She's only just entered her golden years.
Yeah. The next decade is hers.
You know what? Make her president.
The great grandkids are finally in college. Now it's her time.
The great grandkids are in college.
Yeah.
I think I've met her great grandkids.
Hello.
Yeah, I think a B is fine for delivery and vibes.
It's a little. I would say it's better.
Yeah.
I might even give her an A plus because it was a solid. I don't have the words in my brain at the moment.
It was a solid enough speech, and she made good points.
Mm-hmm.
And she really hammered that the Republicans have tried everything and also failed.
Yeah.
Share that picture I just posted. That's the my wife, my mother-in-law illusion.
Huh?
I don't know.
You know, you can just share a screen, Ollie.
Okay.
We'll wait. I gotta calculate the old chat's grades anyway. Scott says B. Miss Michelle says an A.
I thought you were about to say I got to calculate the old person's grading. Like, dude, we just agreed middle aged. Come on.
What do you see?
A lady wearing a hat.
Yeah.
A babushka.
A young lady wearing a hat?
Old lady.
That is
There's
the
young-
Tsarina.
Do you not see a young lady there wearing a hat facing away from us? That's what I see. It's
Yeah.
not a nose, it's a chin.
That's all I see is the lady looking away from me.
Nope,
Yeah.
still an old lady.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think it's still an old lady. I'm trying to see what you're telling me, Ollie, but it's not. It's
You
not
can't
a
see
nose.
it, eh?
It's a chin.
The hat, the black part is the top of the
right-
hat.
Do you see the nose right there and the eyelash sticking out? Yeah.
Ollie,
This is an ear. This is an
Ollie.
ear.
Hold on a second, dude. The very blackest part up there, that's her hat.
That's a hat.
And the,
Yep.
and the feathers
That's a
are
hat.
on the hat, and the hat is facing away from us, and then her head goes down from there.
Oh, I see it. I see
Oh,
it.
I see it now.
Still an old lady
Still an old lady.
with a big old face.
But your congresswoman looks like this old lady.
She does. She does.
Yeah.
How dare
So
you?
That's why I remembered that picture.
She is
Glorious and beautiful.
she's young at heart, and she doesn't stop ever. I don't know what keeps her alive, but it also
It's a
motivates
fight.
her to do everything all the time.
That's how
She's
it be.
great.
But she does deserve to retire. She should.
Just like Ruth Bader Ginsburg, that poor lady.
Yeah, like I really like Congresswoman DeLore. I don't agree with everything she does. She's a little too pro-Israel for my taste, but everything else that she's said and done is pretty great. She's as liberal as Democrats get in Congress without being like Bernie Sanders or AOC.
Yep.
And she's one of the most powerful women in Congress because she's the ranking member of the Appropriations Committee,
Which is where all the money is.
which is where all the money is. And when the Democrats take back Congress, she'll be the chair of the Appropriations Committee. So she will be, aside from the speaker, the most powerful person in the House.
That does make me feel a little better. I'm not happy about the pro-Israel thing. But
No, she is a bit too pro-Israel for me. I don't know if it's like AIPAC pro-Israel. I don't think she needs AIPAC money, to be honest, but she does have strong pro-Israel stances. And she's been to Israel a whole bunch of times.
Heaven forbid they not have all of our tax money right away,
I
so they
know.
can live a completely free lifestyle on our
Yeah.
fucking dollar.
But so the chat, I got terribly sidetracked. The chat, I think overall is an A. So let's see.
She ranked pretty good then.
Yeah, I don't think she's
always-
going to be in the tops, but yeah, she'll be ranked pretty good.
She always performs well.
yeah. I would be happy if she was a representative for my state.
Yeah, the only
I got Tammy. I win.
Mikey's got Tammy.
Klobuchar. No, wait, she's going to be my governor now.
Do we know how long she's had purple hair?
For a long time. I think she's changed colors several times. It used to be blue.
I was about to say, I think it used to be a blue color.
Yeah.
Like a popping blue.
She rotates that hair color.
She'd be popping.
All right.
That I believe that's all the videos I got.
That's good because it's midnight here.
Yeah,
And I'm
Ollie's
hungry.
Ollie's tuckered.
Yeah.
I've had a PB&J today.
Ooh.
A PB&J.
Yep. and that's it.
I had a double Angus. That was pretty good for supper.
You
Charlie
ate Angus?
Angus?
You ate Charlie
Angus,
twice? We needed him alive, Ollie.
You guys don't have Harvey's down there, do you? You don't.
Yeah, we
you don't even know the rest. You
I don't have
Harvey's?
Hardee's, but I've seen
Harvey's.
Oh, Harvey's.
Oh, what's
Harvey's.
I knew he said
The
Harvey's,
hamburger
and I'm
shop.
like, you guys are not fucking listening because I know none of you assholes have a fucking
Yeah.
Harvey's.
So
No one's
so
ever heard of that made up
I'm in
ass
Canada.
restaurant. No, you're not.
I'm in Canada.
They do Angus beef burgers, and the thing is, when they cook the burgers, then they put it right in front of you, and they have all the toppings there, and they say, "What do you want on it?" And then they dress it exactly how you want it.
Oh, it's kind of
You
like
know.
a Five Guys.
Maybe
It's a burger joint, and he just talks about it like it's more than a burger joint. It's a burger
Well,
joint.
I think it's a burger joint where like they make the burger and then you top it, right? Is that what you're
Yes.
talking about?
Yeah.
It's
They don't just
Fuddruckers.
come with. It just doesn't come with set toppings,
Ah.
right? It's what do you want on yours? Well, I want lettuce, and I want cucumber, and I want honey mustard, and you just pick whatever you want. It's all there.
I want tomatoes.
Who the fuck is putting cucumber honey mustard on a fucking burger? Stop offering dumb
Canadians.
shit. Stop offering
Canadians.
dumb shit. Pickles.
They're called
yellow mustard.
pickles. Yeah.
Pickles, yellow mustard. No honey fucking mustard on a burger. This is what's wrong with y'all.
Don't put
Y'all take
pickles
freedom.
Yeah.
You don't need pickles on your fucking cheeseburger?
Fuck no.
Dill pickles? Come on.
All right, everybody, list what you put on your fucking burger in the chat right now. I need to know some things about people, apparently.
To be fair, I don't put pickles on mine, but
what
I don't like
the
pickles.
ever level? What? This is why you
All right,
can't trust
for me-
people.
All right, Mark, what's your burger? What's your burger?
Yeah, what's on your burger, Mark?
That's very dependent.
Jesus Christ. Just
It
for the
changes.
sake of the show, and I'm asking a question.
My favorite burger lately has been like a hangover burger where it has like
Egg?
an egg on it with bacon, a chipotle mayo.
Okay.
You can do lettuce, tomato, onion. It depends on the restaurant. Just for me, not pickles. I can live with pickles on it, but like it's not my preferred thing.
No.
The Grand Slam burger.
Oh, the Grand Slam burger. It would destroy me, but it would
It would be so good.
It would be,
down in a ball
it would
of
be a happy
flames.
death.
Yeah, you go down in flames.
Let's see. What's my burger? I think pretty classic. Lettuce, tomato, onion,
Ugh,
bacon if it's available, mayo, ketchup. Pickles.
The fucking all-American over here.
Yeah.
And Ollie, what's your all-dressed thingy thing looking like over there?
Ketchup, mayo, relish, lettuce, honey mustard,
Oh, let's see.
and
Fancy.
if it's available, a little bit of peanut butter.
You
What?
You criminal.
What? Ollie, what are
Criminal.
you doing up there in Canada?
So many
They're-
things.
Drugs.
If you've never tried peanut butter on a burger, Tim,
No,
you've
Ollie,
never
you
experienced
can't.
life. You've never experienced life.
You can't.
Dude, try it one time. Just next time you have a burger, just get a tiny little bit of peanut butter, put it on one little piece of it, try that first, and you're gonna go, oh, where's this been my whole fucking life?
He's been trying to
Once-
get me to
once
waste one
it
of my
melts
cheeseburgers
once
for
it
about
melts
5
into the
years
meat,
now.
dude. Once it melts into the meat, it is so
Oh,
good.
no, Ollie. Oh, I don't know if I can take the
With-
consistency of that.
Just everything you listed that you like on your burger, add a little bit of peanut butter.
No.
Man.
Everything
been-
you listed, trust me. Just
Year
try it
after
one time,
year,
and
he's been
you
trying to
may
get me to do
go
this.
back.
He's been trying to get me to do this year after. He's like, you just put it on the bun, slap that patty on there. And I'm just like, and then call the police on myself.
So,
I'd be willing to try it. It still doesn't sound good to me.
Yeah,
So-
you're mixing genres there, Ollie.
no,
It's fusion.
just
It's
don't
fusion.
understand.
It's fusion.
You just don't understand, dude.
But
The first
it
time I
is-
tried a
but it's
peanut
like
butter
chocolate with
burger,
bacon.
I just went, "Oh my goodness!"
Chocolate with bacon is different.
No,
Mikey, what's
I,
your
I think technically it's not because that's not something I grew up with. I found that as an adult, and it's amazing.
It's
and
salty
I've told other
chocolate.
people, yeah, but when I've told people about it, they're like, "Oh, why would you put chocolate on bacon?" It's the same response.
same
Except
as-
Ollie's talking about ruining something so classic as a bacon cheeseburger. Okay, here's
have no
the
idea,
best.
dude.
This is the good burger. All right, this is the only one that matters. First of all, bacon, American crispy bacon. Thank you very much. Has to be on there.
hot ham?
Nasty motherfucker. And then hit me with a little
Bad shot.
Now this is where you can get fancy. Either you can just do a little mayo, or you can hit me with some aioli. Give me some chipotle up in there. Pickles, because they're good for you. And that's it.
I'm not arguing they're not good for you.
Mayo, pickles, bacon. That's all you need. Just so it's not dry.
All right, we got
and
some
good cheese, cheddar cheese.
Yeah, American cheddar cheese.
Hello, cheddar.
Bacon
Hello,
with that
butter.
peanut butter is really good too, by the way. Bacon with that peanut butter is really good.
Miss Michelle says cheese, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickles, ketchup, mayo. I agree.
That's okay, except for the onions.
Simply Secular Dave says
here we go.
peppercorn bacon, two
My
kinds
man.
of cheddar,
My man.
one large pickle, extra
Yes.
lettuce, extra tomato O
Extra-
sauce.
Triple O sauce.
Triple O sauce. Oh,
Tomato
I said extra
O
triple O
sauce.
sauce. Okay.
You said tomato sauce.
I said tomato, yeah.
Tomato O.
My brain was trying to cheat the words.
Cheater.
Ooh, you also get the burger where what is it? Juicy Lucy, where the cheese is on the inside.
Bro,
I've seen those.
if I go to the motherfucking drive-thru and ask for a Juicy Lucy, there will be a squad car waiting for me at the window.
I might be wrong about the name. I don't remember what it's called, but
It might be right.
Cheese.
You might be right.
So
I'm just still going to jail.
When we were doing smash burgers on the food truck, we got some.
Pause it, Ollie. He's still talking. Damn.
We got we let people choose what they wanted on their burgers, and we let them do the grilled cheese toppings, and we got some sick shit from people. Like,
this is sick shit.
Yeah, no, like one of the grilled cheese toppings was we had a raspberry chipotle jam. So someone was like,
Oh,
put the raspberry
no.
chipotle jam on the burger.
This is sick shit. Sick shit.
That's
Yeah.
a choice.
And also, we also offered like the cheese crust on the grilled cheeses, and someone was like, cheese crust, raspberry chipotle jam, bacon.
Call the authorities.
Yeah, no.
You know how I feel about police,
Call the
but I would
police.
have to call 911 at that point.
But,
It's not my fault.
Calling 911.
if I was to add one thing to my burger, it would be the cheese crust. Just put a cheese crust on the bun, bam, extra cheese. I would die in a few hours, but it would be fine.
It'd be so worth it.
Now Ollie found out he can share videos. Now we're gonna watch him put peanut butter on a burger.
I don't know what this place is. I just went looking for peanut butter burgers. And this one came up.
This is sick shit.
That is too much peanut butter.
Ollie.
I put on there. That's way more than
Ollie.
But geez, look at that with crumbled bacon. Oh, that does look pretty good.
No, that's gonna be a mess.
Yeah.
With a brioche bun. Sesame seed
boy.
brioche bun.
A brishy bun.
It's messy, yes. That's why I said you put way too much peanut butter on there. It's messy.
No, man, I don't trust you, bro.
Simply Secular Dave is correct. That is burger blasphemy.
What the fuck?
Blue cheese and onions. That's a good one.
Someone banned Miss Michelle. I'm just playing.
Hey.
Brenda says the Butterburger. Butterburgers are amazing.
Butterburgers are very good.
Culver's is the fucking spot, bro. And then they hit you with the cheese curds. Oh my god. Cheese curds or fries? Or what kind of fries?
Waffle fries.
What kind of fries?
With
Curly
seasoned
fries.
sour cream.
Yo,
Crinkle cut.
the only reason Arby's is still in business is because these motherfucking curly fries are
Lit.
literally crack.
Curly fries are goated.
Yes. In the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I'm 100% fine with crinkle cut.
Crinkle
You
cut's
just
a good fry. I'm just
Yeah.
saying, like seasoned curly fries. Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I go to Arby's, and then I just have to buy a sandwich so that it doesn't look weird that I bought 14 orders of fries.
You gotta order the beef and cheddar just so you can get all the fries that you want.
Large, please. I'll let you a large meal. You can keep the drink. Actually, can you put fries in my drink? In my cup?
I will say on the burger topic, I don't have any of these around here, but whenever I visit my brother in California, In-N-Out Burger
Just a
is
smash burger.
probably
That's a smash burger?
Yeah. But they got like the animal sauce or whatever. That's good stuff.
I think I had a Whataburger. Like
Whataburger's good too.
It was okay. It was really expensive.
They are expensive.
And I was like, this is normal, bro. This is Chicago. We got lots of good food.
Gina
Oh,
says
Gina.
onions, pickles, and cheese.
No, Gina.
That
Scott
works.
says onions and mayo, nothing else. That's a classic
Yeah.
burger right there.
At least no one's saying anything weird like sauerkraut.
Like I'm not Mikey aversion to onions, but not on my burger. I don't need them there.
Keep it away.
Ooh, carnitas.
Dude, there's a Mexican restaurant nearby me, and when they're fucking making their carne asada, the fucking vents just pump that fucking smell right into my house, and I'm just like, I will rob them and steal a flank steak out the back door. They'll never know.
The wife and I just discovered a Mexican restaurant in our neighborhood that's like a hole in the wall place that like I don't think anybody else knows about. That is
Don't tell
fucking
anybody.
great. That
Why
is
are you saying
fucking
something? I don't
great.
hear. There's no restaurant.
We went there because we couldn't go to a different Mexican restaurant because they were way too busy. And so we went there and we're like, oh, this is a nice little place. It's in like one of those strip malls. So it's really unassuming. And the food was like the best Mexican food I've ever fucking had. Their chimichangas are holy shit.
I'm not sure if I'm completely over the betrayal Mexican people, and especially in my area, for not telling me about chorizo earlier and carne or not carne asada and what's the other al pastor. Like,
oh, chicken al pastor.
Like, why y'all take so long to tell everybody about this delicious food? You had us out here eating ground beef tacos for 30 fucking years and didn't say shit. That's
Mikey,
fucked up.
I had a barbecued pork belly taco that after I tasted it, I went to the owner and I was like, what did you put in this? I need to know.
Can I kiss your neck? Very
I
sweet
shouldn't have
kiss.
brought up food. We shouldn't have brought up food. You guys missed your food show this week.
We did miss our food show. We were supposed to play the game earlier today. We forgot.
Oh yeah, we got to play some Scrandle. Maybe we'll play Scrandle with these fools. That would be funny.
You guys up for like 5 minutes of Scrandle?
Huh?
Not right now, no.
No, not tonight. Not tonight.
A game night.
Oh yeah, we can do that on a game night. All
We
right.
need to play more Super Battle Golf.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to play more Super Battle Golf. Yeah.
I know Tim's
Totally
super
need to
excited
do
about
that.
it. Tim's super
Totally,
stoked.
yeah.
You
Oh,
can't
hey
wait.
guys, it's the end of the episode. So like and subscribe.
Please, we need to beat fucking Rudy Giuliani.
We need to beat him.
Yeah.
Become a member of the show and you get all the cute dog emojis that now exist.
Stupido.
That's my pets.
patreon.com/bin podcast. If you don't like supporting YouTube, who knows? It's YouTube. But certainly do the subscribe thing and the notification bell and all that stuff. And we will be back on Tuesday with headliners. And so for everyone here at the Bin Podcast, don't forget to drink your
Antifreeze.